Welcome to the Salt Circle Podcast. My name is Hank. With me today is the greatest robot on Earth, Ben.
I don't even know who the greatest robot is anymore, dude. Like, I don't. it's a lot more black and white than it was like 2 weeks ago.
You mean it's a lot less black and white? The greatest robot on Earth is capable of failure, of making a mistake.
I mean,
of murdering humans.
Yeah, apparently. So, yeah, we've been doing Pluto. First, I really hope it's the first 4 volumes. It's the first 4 volumes, right?
Yes, we're doing the first 4 volumes of Naoki Urasawa's Pluto, which is based on the greatest robot in the world storyline from Astro Boy, which we already did. But it changes the sort of the focus and the setting. It's the gritty realism version, but like it's of a kid's thing, but it's like the greatest example of that, in my opinion.
Like
of retelling a kid's story as a more adult, like this is the gritty reboot, where it's instead of being a focus on Astro, the main protagonist is Gesicht, the German detective robot, and we've got a noir detective story that is still the same basic plot as the story from the original run.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't just change the tone. It, like, fucking takes the tone and, like, throws it out of an airplane and then, like, lights it on fire. It's crazy. It's super good, though. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's so fucking good.
It's, like, going from... And, like, I think I would have enjoyed it regardless. But going from Astro Boy to this is like, holy shit. Like, it's ridiculous, dude. Oh my god.
Want to see robots be sad.
Yeah.
And people be sad.
A lot of sadness.
A lot of people having a lot of hard times. People having a rough time. And like the greatest like plot difference for this between this and like Astro Boy in terms of like world building is that like all these 7 greatest robots in the world or whatever, they all fought in the 39th, what is it,
East Asian
War.
I guess that sounds correct.
Yeah, so they all fought in this robot war
Mm-hmm.
some years ago prior, and that's sort of where this is based. It's not just some dude who wanted to make a strong robot and own the strongest robot.
Yeah.
There's more going on there.
And like the strongest robots are like fucking WMDs. Like,
because he started writing this in 2003.
So
it's very topical.
So part of the oh my god, there's so much. The big thing that's really been hitting for me is this idea of like, it's not like super groundbreaking or anything, but the idea that the AI is becoming more human. You know, people are naturally trying to create robots that are as close to people as possible, and like people are fucked up. Like, it's not just, oh, it's fully human but without bad traits. Like, if it's human, it's gonna be a little fucky. And you know, what does that come with? So like, not only feeling things like happiness or love or whatever, but like feeling fear, feeling hatred, that sort of stuff.
Feeling
So good.
sadness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of sadness. Overwhelming sadness on every page.
Overwhelming sadness. Like, one of the first things this guy's telling this robot that her robot husband died.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like, do you want me to erase your memory of him? She's like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
dude.
gives her his memory chip, and other stuff happens, and she's just screaming. It's so good.
Yeah. Dude, like it goes pretty hard.
Yeah, for like, I don't know. Again, it's like a thing of I'm not for all the stories with robot AIs and like the rule of robotics where robots are made not to murder people. Like the story where part of the tension is it's not just that the robots learn to murder people, it's that like part of becoming a better robot would be being able to overcome that. I don't know. Like the specifics of it, the way it's grounded emotionally,
Yeah.
and not just in like, but what if a robot could kill? It's like, but what if a robot could become actually fully realized as a human?
Mm-hmm.
What would that mean?
Yeah, dude.
I don't know.
I mean, in that I forget is it listed on the wiki here? The guy's name who's in jail. Brow 1589.
Yeah.
Who is the only
like
robot?
Our Hannibal. It's very
Yeah.
Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, the only robot to have killed a human, like that people know of prior to this story.
Yeah. Yes.
And just like his comments and stuff, you know, about like being human and all that stuff, and it really goes hard. Also, it definitely seems like, I mean, I'm pretty sure it did from what I recall, but it really ramps up the idea of like not being able to tell who's a robot and who's not in some cases.
Yes. Well, because like, I mean, in like even with the 7 greatest robots in the original, they were all very distinct looking robots.
Yeah.
And in here, like most of them just look like people.
Yeah, and their original forms are like different bodies that they can link into.
Yeah, they have like mech suits and stuff.
Which is also fucking cool. It is
fucking rad.
They kind of got me a little bit, and I was a little let down. And I'm like, oh, is it? It's just a human robot like driving a bigger robot body. But then you get to the point that like rips the guy's heart and head off to like connect. I'm like, all right, we're cool. we're good. This is good.
Yeah, he's not just like getting in there and pulling levers and stuff.
Yeah, they
fucking rips his head off.
They found the balance.
You got the head pop.
Yeah, dude. I'll be real with you. You know, there's good and bad things that come from you know, like when it comes to horror stuff. I'm a little
sure
baby, but also like I really felt this comic. Like I legitimately like kind of teared up a little bit. I really allowed myself to sink in, dude.
Let me tell you something. One of the reasons I love this comic, I feel it too. This comic makes me feel things, Ben.
That's fucking believable.
That's part of why I fucking love it. Like it gets me, dude.
When I was like reading the bit with hang on, God, I don't want to fuck it up. Mont Blanc. And they're like talking about like how everybody's like volunteering and stuff, and like how beloved he was and everything. Like you fucking feel it. Like it does such a good job at conveying that, and I did not think it would hit how it did. but they got me.
Yeah, the when Adam and Geist like exchange memory chips, and then Adam is like, "Oh, I have to go to the bathroom." He's like, "Yeah, I just pretended enough that I have to do it," and then he gets in there and just starts fucking crying. That drawing of his face, the tears, it's so fucking. Urasawa is so fucking good,
dude. It's incredible. Like this, the emotion that's laced into this is so good.
Yeah, like he's just so good at drawing people's faces.
Yeah. Like, the little bit with the robot dog fucked me up. That was unnecessarily brutal. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
You could have.
That is only there to rip your heart out,
dude. I'm like, this is like through tears, wherever. Like, this isn't even relevant to the plot. Oh my god!
He repaired that robot dog just long enough that it could fucking die.
Yeah, just long enough for it to attempt to play, dude. Oh my god, just fucking savage. And I mean, like,
parts were too old, dude. He couldn't find them.
Why they gotta do me like that?
And also the stuff in there, like if a robot dies, it dies. Like, you could repair its AI eventually, but it would be like a new person, kind of.
Yeah,
when they talk about that.
Yeah, they allude to, like, it is possible to get damaged enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess, like, it's kind of two-sided. It took a while for, like, it was kind of a bit of a punch in the face in a bad way. The, like, pivoting from sadness to hatred, that KKK group is...
Oh man, yeah.
I'm like, oh. But
they're just, they're like the KKK but for robots.
Yeah,
like that one guy says.
That's
what they are.
Literally like the they're like
they just have like
the KR
like, instead of eye holes, they have KR on their face.
Yeah. What was that? Oh, I'm so curious. I'm so incredibly curious what the I guess in a sense, like, our human antagonist, I'll say. There's a dude who is, well, he believes that Geist killed his brother, and now he wants revenge, and that's, from what I can tell, I don't think it's been, like, clearly stated, but, like, that's why he hates robots, right? I assume. Maybe.
No.
Okay.
No, because he didn't fucking like his brother. Remember?
Well, yeah.
There's a scene. Well, there's a scene with
right.
him and his brother talking, where his brother's like helping him. He like steals a good computer for him because they both hate robots.
Because the robots apprehended their dad, who was trying. The robots put his dad out of work, and then when his dad like stole a ball for them to play with, the robots like took his dad, and then their dad killed him. Right.
The robots came and took their jobs.
Yeah.
And then he tried to steal a soccer ball, and the robot just caught him.
But
because it saw him do it.
What I'm so curious about, what I'm so fucking curious about, is what his brother did. Because like the KKK dude, like the leader, is like, yeah, you're like I'm a fucking racist, but your brother is disgusting, even by my standards. I'm like, what did he? This is like some fucking Calvin and Hobbes noodle incident shit. Like what went down here?
Well.
I assume we learn eventually.
We do. But I would say, like, maybe what he was doing wasn't just a dirtbag stuff with robots. But,
well, yeah, that's what
I'm not gonna spoil.
Yeah. No, I figured it was like more, because I mean they don't view robots as people, so
yep.
Like if it was robots, it wouldn't make sense if he like did something fucked up to a robot, because like why would you care if someone destroyed a chair in a fucked up way?
I mean, it is so good, like having these characters who really dehumanize robots when you're seeing like the how human these characters, like how emotional you get about these characters. Like that juxtaposition works
Oh, dude.
so
Yeah,
well.
absolutely. And like just I don't know, like it's nothing, like it's not a new idea or anything, but it's just executed so perfectly.
Yeah.
Like for all of these things that just coalesce. And also with hatred, I feel like Volume 4 was a very good. I mean, it is the halfway point, but it also just worked out nicely. Like getting a bit of Pluto in there, and
Yeah.
like his hatred. Holy shit! He is certainly not drawn like he is in the original. I'll say that much. Terrifying.
Yeah, he's fucking terrifying. You get a much better look at him later, but
Yeah, yeah. But like that little bit, and then
those like just those shots of like him like being all warped and it's just like all lines. It's
yeah,
just like
dude.
him going grok or whatever.
I mean, right
Or-
now, it's, I guess not entirely, because it's, I did get a tiny bit confused with, it's like Pluto, but then there was that robot without an AI, and he was like making flowers grow and stuff. So like, Pluto is like a wireless.
That was
yeah,
that
that's
was
Pluto. But Pluto is like kind of a AI consciousness thing that can like pop around a little.
Yeah, he had
Is that the
he
right-
had a way of
Transferring his shit.
transferring his AI into another robot body, which we
Gotcha.
also see
Okay.
in that other character do. Geist. The other the scientist Geist, who is the teddy bear who like built all the robots theoretically.
Oh, the
Of Persia.
so the scientist that's in the teddy bear,
No. Yeah.
or the teddy bear thing.
Yeah, and the one who
Yeah.
turns into like a swarm of cockroaches.
Yeah, I was
So that's
kind of in
not
there.
Pluto.
Yeah. I was kind of confused there. I mean, I got it, but at the same time, I didn't. But I sort of did. I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't not get it enough to like hamper the story
Sure.
or anything. But
It's sort of meant to be a little confusing.
oh,
would say.
I figured
Um,
it's cool.
but yeah. So they keep escaping, and then they like look at their heads and like there's like a slot missing, and there's
Yeah,
like, there's no AI in this body. What the fuck?
Yeah, like the robot brains gone.
Yeah. So Pluto is hanging out in this robot body under a bridge where Uran finds him. And then later like, it just runs away, and then you cut back and he's back in his Pluto body,
Yeah.
which was hiding somewhere else. I also like the like service like the parks service robot was like, that's my spare body for going home.
Yeah, or the construction dude, or the giant
Oh yeah.
construction thing. It's like, that's my
Yeah.
after work body. I've been looking for it.
I
wanna
to
be
have an
free.
after work body. That'd be
Oh
so
my
good.
god, dude.
A dream.
Yeah, there's just so much good stuff. And the
Yeah.
like, and there's a lot of good revealing being done. Like, I like the pace at which I'm
Yes.
learning things. Like, we have the Bora survey group, and like what they found in Persia. We had the Tenma coming in, and he's like, "You guys gotta stop. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea to keep trying to make robots like humans." And then I love afterward, they're like, "Do you think he knows that because he did it?"
I mean, like definitely.
Oh my god.
He definitely just did it already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good, like the way it's blending the mystery of these like serial murders and then into like this larger all the stuff that's then around it, like the larger conspiratorial stuff. Like that's kind of classic noir of like this following this one murder then leads to like this whole conspiracy about the LA bridge or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like the classic one. But here we have like War on Terror analog stuff.
Yeah.
Not subtle at all.
Dude,
But effective.
with that flashback that we get with Geist, and the dude is like, it was all children.
Yeah.
Ugh. Fuck, bud.
War crimes, dude.
Yeah. We have not, I guess, kind of on same note about stuff about like Geist memories or whatever. We have not gotten the clear reveal of that dude he keeps seeing that's like 500 zoos a body, right?
No.
Okay. I mean, I have an idea of what it is, but I just want to be sure that we haven't
we
been
don't
told. Okay.
we haven't gotten that yet.
Okay. I will continue theorizing then.
Sure.
Yeah. I assume he's like talking about like dolls or something innocuous, like nothing sinister or anything.
There's nothing traumatic about that memory for Geist, certainly.
Yeah, no, he's just look, there's a lot of sadness, and Geist is sad because he didn't have enough money to buy a cool toy. I feel it.
But yeah, like the reveal of like, wait, we did go to Japan?
Oh yeah, yeah. His memory.
The Geist memory stuff, like where they just have, they don't remember doing this.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
something definitely happened.
Well, in
Even though he's like operating perfectly.
in the president of the United States of not America is like telling Doctor whoever, like, just keep him maintained. Like, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Not suspicious at all.
We have a lot invested in him.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Ridiculous. Is it literally just, what is it, the United States of Thracia? Thracia?
Yeah.
Is there like, is it literally just so it's not him like ripping on the United States, or is there like an in-universe thing that I missed?
Well, it's the future.
Okay. Right. Little name change. Same engine,
Yeah.
different paint. I feel you.
Yeah. I mean, it's not, yeah, like, it's not subtle. He's, like, skewering the U.S., but...
Oh, yeah. There was, what line was it?
It's not like a mystery where he stands.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, the one person has the line... What was it exactly? It was something like, yeah, you know, the United States of Thracia, they just do whatever they want. They don't listen.
Uh-huh.
Just so direct.
Well, I mean, yeah, and the, like, this special group going to find the weapons of mass destruction and then not finding them, and then
Dude,
them declaring
holy
war
shit.
anyway. Like,
Yeah.
it is, again, it's not
even
not a fucking mystery what he's talking about.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. It's, yeah. I mean, it's definitely.
That's what humans do. That's what humans are about.
Yeah, it's definitely brought up some I guess not like memories, but like it's definitely caused me to reflect back and be like, you know what, this really fucked up a lot of stuff going forward, didn't it? Like, was a thing.
Yeah. The other time I've been thinking of War on Terror stuff is listening to the podcast about the Clone Wars that I've been listening to.
Oh no.
'Cause that show is also super about that, honestly. It's like still for kids, so it's a different, level of stuff, but that's definitely where George Lucas's brain was.
Oh yeah. No, there's
And then like sometimes writers are aware of it and sometimes they aren't for individual episodes.
Oh yeah. Oh that yeah. Most of the ones
Sometimes
where
they can figure it out.
I mean, if you look at that show in detail, like you can tell that most of the episodes where they're aware of it are the ones that involve Jar Jar, the ultimate war crime.
Oh man, I just have to talk about that podcast. They talk about like the little interviews with Filoni has given about episodes.
Yeah.
And for one of them, he is just fucking clearly fucking high, and he's just talking about Jedi's cutting circles.
Oh my god. Hell yeah.
Fucking Filoni is just like, what are you talking about? It's so good. Oh, it's like, oh, but then she cut a square. That really tells you what she was about.
Jesus. Oh my god.
He just like imagines like Yoda telling all the younglings like, okay, you gotta cut a circle. And he's like, you know how hard it is to just draw a circle?
It's all on the wrist. Oh my god. It's pretty good. That's good shit, dude. The man who saved Star Wars. Allegedly.
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna watch Clone Wars? Or is this like your replacement for most of it?
It's probably my replacement. I don't know. I really don't like how that show looks, is my big problem.
Yeah, that's fair. I do highly recommend the last 4 episodes.
Also, all the characters in it are terrible.
Excuse
Everyone
you.
sucks except R2. Because R2 is always good.
Everyone does not suck. Ahsoka is cool. She sucks for a little bit.
I'm still in season 2, Ben.
Oh, Jesus
no
Christ.
good.
Okay, yeah, no, everybody sucks. I stand corrected.
Also, she especially sucks because like the writers don't do her any favors because it's all about like teaching her. Every episode's about teaching her a lesson.
Yeah.
Because like this is an educational program, so the Jedi who are the worst have to teach her terrible lessons. And it's just like, what is happening?
It's
Although a recent episode did end like with Anakin giving her a lesson, and then it about like trusting your instinct or something, and then like the end of the episode is her staring out at an Imperial destroyer as like a transport vessel lands at it like in the exact way that it would happen in like A New Hope. Like,
hell yeah.
it's like, yeah, what you're doing, yeah, this is all good. Everything's fine here. Nothing bad about this.
Yeah. I do love that I mean, she's kind of it's just funny that like she's the one that comes out okay. Like everybody
Well, she's the character that gets to have a full character arc, whereas everybody else
they're all
has
set.
to end up where they are by Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Which no good. Like there's no growth for Anakin.
Well,
he's locked in a spot.
You
honestly.
know, there is growth for him. It's just going towards that point, you know?
Well,
like throughout the series,
that's what it has to be fake growth.
I mean, no. I'm not talking like he grows to become a better person. Like you see him become worse.
Yeah,
he spirals.
yeah, but he's like, yeah.
They start busting out.
I just mean, like, if you watch those movies in a row, he is like the same kind of shitty person he is.
Yeah,
in in Revenge of the Sith as he is in Attack of the Clones.
Yeah. I think, it's just mostly getting him to the point of, like, I'm gonna fuck up these kids.
Murder children. I mean, he already murdered children in episode 2, though. So it wasn't that far.
Are they children
women
if they're just Tusken Raiders?
He calls them the women and the children, too.
Well,
like, he does stay it like that.
He was clearly like telling Padme that so he could get a yes, like kind of a yay or nay sort of deal on whether that was cool, and she like gave him the pass. So kind of on her.
It is on her. Dude is like, I committed a genocide. She's like, let's bone. That is what happens in that movie.
I just slaughtered an entire village of like more or less innocent people, sort of. She's just like,
and that's the last straw of her going, all right, I will fuck you.
Is it hot in here? Or are we just on a desert? Ugh. Yeah.
And that's why Padme has to suck throughout. Part of why Padme has to suck throughout all of Clone Wars. Because she's married to that guy.
I mean, she doesn't,
ultimately.
They like make
ultimately,
her,
though.
Yeah, but like they don't even like they just make her a good person. Who is somehow they don't make her flawed at all. She's just like a paragon of justice and shit. Her flaw is, fucking a genocidal maniac.
I might call that a flaw.
Nah. Look, everybody deserves a little loving. But no, as it turns out,
one of my favorite parts was the way just on the podcast they talked about it is like when Anakin asked her how many people she's been with before him, she's like one, and he acts like, oh, so you're a hoe then.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that was an awkward arc. He gets like so upset that
he's terrible.
Has been with anyone, like one person. You work with him? I mean, like, we're both in this whatever. Like, can you be cool for like 30 seconds?
No,
honey,
cannot be cool.
Put the lightsaber
for any
down.
Amount of time.
Put the lightsaber down, Annie. He's not a sand person. You can't just genocide him. We're in the Senate. Yeah. As it turns out, Star Wars handles war crime stuff not as nuanced or in an enjoyable way as Pluto does. Go figure.
It's true. I agree. I mean, this has the advantage of being a comic by a great mangaka and not a television show for children. So there's that.
Sure. It's no, I mean, if you want to give him that pass, I guess. I'll allow it, I suppose.
Yeah. But man, Pluto though.
I'm like, it was a very easy read, put it that way. Sucked me right in.
Yeah, rereading this was like, oh, this is flying by.
Dude, it was like, I looked at the
like, even compared to reading a lot of the recent comics like that I fucking like a lot. Like, this is just like I'm inhaling it.
I was reading some just on my phone while I was like away from my computer or whatever, and like for some reason it wasn't letting me download the folder that I'd uploaded to Drive, so I had to just read it on Drive, which kind of sucked because I had to wait for every page to load to like be not blurry. And it was like, I'm like, whatever, I can knock a little of it out at least. And I figured that of that volume, I'm like, okay, like I got home. I'm like, where was I? I was probably like less than halfway. Jesus, like every page was taking so long to load. Like, no, I had read like nearly the entire thing. Like, oh my god, it's just so good. 200 pages just gone in a flash. Yeah,
Man.
I don't. Is there anything else? Like, I think I'm good. Did we miss anything? Certainly possible.
I mean, Adam died. That happened.
I don't trust that he died, though.
What?
I
What
don't
do you
think he
mean?
died. Look, dude. If
It's just because you've read the original story?
no, it's because
It's because he's Astro Boy?
no, it's because I have a custom T-shirt in the mail with Professor Lee's face on it that says she'll be back. I don't,
Okay.
but I wish I did.
Betting on Adam coming back is definitely a better bet, I'll say.
No, they always come back. Fucking.
I don't think.
I watched Star Wars too many times. They always come back.
Do you think Mont Blanc is coming back?
Well, that's different. He was a plot device or whatever. He had to die.
Do you think that little robot dog is coming back?
You shut your fucking mouth. I wish he deserves to come back.
It's true.
Low key, I'll pick the dog over Adam. I'm more attached to the dog. in this comic anyway.
Yeah. Like, yeah. So lining that part up with the original manga, that's like the part where Pluto beats Astro, but then gets called away so that, like, oh, so Adam can see it all last or whatever. Which is, like, super contrived. So this way feels more natural.
Mm-hmm.
Of a way for Pluto to win that fight. And then Adam is just dead, but presumably he'll get better.
Yeah. A shocking turn of events. Yeah. There was
just the way it, like, this book escalates in terms of, like, the like power level stuff, even of, like, characters fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we get one guy in his, like, robot suit he uses for wrestling, but then the next guy is like, no, I'm getting my actually good armor from the military, thanks.
Yeah. Dude, it's
Hercules.
So good.
And then fucking Epsilon is so fucking cool.
Dude, I'm about it. Like, I'm so ready.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was such a good. It worked out so well. Like, it's just such a perfect. Like, the amount we read is just perfect for the fucking hype. Like,
yeah. The cliffhangers were on. Like, Adam is dead.
Adam's dead.
Epsilon's kind of fucking losing it.
Dude.
Tenma's showed up.
I'm ready to fucking see Epsilon lose it. I'm so ready. Love it when people lose it. Fucking.
God, but that guy goes into the bathroom and then the fucking cleaning robot comes in and is like, message for you. If you want to save your family, you must kill Geist.
Yeah.
He just starts beating the shit out of it, and then Geist is like fucking really fucking mad because he thinks he's just destroying a robot for no reason.
Yeah. And then the dude has the audacity to be like, Geist, you show your true colors.
I mean, look, that dude's a piece of shit.
Well, yeah, I
that
know.
Dude sucks so bad.
Oh, that was the other thing. I can't believe that this our main body for, like, the anti-robot, like, racism stuff, they fucking call them Adolf.
Yeah.
Like, oh, unbelievable. And but there was one shot of him. There was one There was one panel where like just the way he was looking and his hair, like how it was flopping over, I'm like, you're one fucking mustache away, dude. Like, this is really on the nose.
Yeah. Well, Urasawa does have a thing with reusing some character names. Because Dr. Tenma from Astro Boy, he uses the name Tenma for the protagonist of Monster.
Okay.
He's also Dr. Tenma, he's a brain surgeon.
Did not connect that.
I think he. Right. And like, I know Tezuka, I think, wrote a story. Like, he wrote a manga about Hitler.
Oh.
Also. Yeah. I've not read that.
I
was trying to
can't
remember
imagine why.
He also wrote a manga about Buddha.
That sounds better. I'd opt for the Buddha manga.
The Buddha one, I think, is much longer. How many volumes is that? That's like 14 volumes.
Oh. 14 volumes of Buddha.
Yeah. Uh-huh. This guy wrote a fucking lot of manga.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I have a bunch of just collections of short stories he did that were like Kickstarters because they were just not put out in America before.
Gotcha.
Like a lot of it's like hard sci-fi stuff.
Okay.
And like more adult stuff. Like there's this 2-volume story, Alabaster, about this guy who he's lost his skin. He has no skin.
Jesus.
He also wrote a manga called Princess Knight about a princess who was born with the soul of a boy because of a mix-up.
Well, that just sounds like Revolutionary Girl Utena with extra steps.
Yes, that's why I read it, is because it was like, okay, this is clearly like one of the influences in Utena. I gotta read this.
And how was it? Was it worth peeking at?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
I enjoyed it.
How long was it?
I think like there's a main story that's like 2 volumes, but then there's another volume of stuff after that. I don't think I
Gotcha.
finished. Wasn't like narratively compelling. It was more like, this is neat that he's like doing this story, fucking, whatever year that was, like telling a story like that. And what was the manga in? Like in the 50s.
Okay, yeah, that's
That's that's pretty good.
I mean you know what? I'll save the chat for our pile of salts, because I did do up an episode of Utena.
Oh yeah, sure. We can talk about that then.
Just super super early impression, but yeah.
I mean, Tezuka also wrote a story about like a girl who like just changes ages all the time, like from
Interesting.
adult to baby. And like the first episode, I watched like the first episode of the show, and like she peed on this guy.
I'll
Like, what the fuck is this?
I'll refrain, but cool, I guess.
Like, she's peeing on me.
I'm just getting
like, I was looking at like the start of shoujo, like girl stories, and Tezuka, unsurprisingly, pioneered a lot of that stuff too.
go figure.
But It's like Tezuka, and it's the opening to Bewitched,
I don't know Bewitched.
which was animated. It's like a 50s sitcom, but it was apparently very popular in Japan. And it had,
Interesting.
a magical transformation sequence in the animated opening.
Hell yeah.
This was like a 60s show. Yeah.
That sounds. I maybe I'll recognize it. I mean, the name sounds familiar. I just can't place it to anything. That sort of deal.
Sure. She like wiggles her nose to do magic. It's like a classic
Gotcha.
thing in that, I think. I think that's what that is from. Anyway. Pluto's fucking great.
It's really solid. It's a fucking banger, dude.
Yeah. Oh man. The robot who just wants to play piano.
Oh my god, that whole storyline. That one
Yeah.
fucked me up too.
When he fucking pulls off his cape at the end and reveals his fucking all his weapon arms.
He's just 100% weapons.
But he doesn't want to go to war, Ben. He just wants to learn to play the piano so he doesn't have to fight anymore.
And of course, they make the old guy finally start like, appreciating
Softening
him.
up.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah. So it can be more tragic.
And then of course he's blind, so he doesn't see him like plummeting from the sky, and he's just like, North number 2. North number
Yeah.
2. Fuck me, dude. lot of emotions, but it's so good. Like it's a field trip that I'm happy to be on.
It's definitely a field trip. God. I fucking love like the end of volume 1 where we get the Adam intro.
Yeah.
Where Geist just like sees him like pick up a snail and then put it back.
Yeah.
He's like, "You're Adam, aren't you?" That's right. Fucking Astro Boy in a raincoat.
Well, and then at the end of volume 2, the Iran reveal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Same deal. Yeah.
Saves that kid from those tigers.
Well, really, she was concerned about the tigers because they were
scared,
dude. Yeah.
She can feel emotions because she's a girl, Ben.
I mean, that tracks. As someone who grew up in a rural town village, like, yeah, that tracks. Boys don't feel emotions.
God, when they find fucking like Brando's arms,
Oh my god.
the horns, and they realize Pluto's still alive.
Yeah.
It's like the way.
Oh,
Man.
it's a lot of good shit.
Fucking when they're fucking like Gimli and Legolas talking about number of robots they killed.
Oh my god. Well, Mont Blanc didn't want to say, and then was it Hercules? He was like,
Yeah,
"Don't
it's
worry,
Hercules.
I kept track. You killed 3,000."
Mont Blanc's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Great shit though.
Mm-hmm. And like a thing that Urasawa is generally really good at is switching like what character you're following throughout a story, of just like the way that you're sometimes we're with Geist, sometimes with Adam, and then or we're following the fucking racist dude. Like Urasawa is just really good at like knowing, okay, we followed this thread for this far, now we're gonna follow this character, like get into their internal life set them up, and then find their tragedy. Like,
Yeah.
like Monster is really fucking good at that.
Gotcha.
Cause that in that one you're just like jumping to people who are like seem completely unconnected to anything, and then like over the course of a little while you find out like exactly how they're connected or whatever.
Yeah.
Like then like the threads start to like intertwine and come together, and like Tenma will show up or something.
Hell yeah, dude.
He's just fucking good at that. And also just like weaving, you know, like all his characters are so fully formed. They all have their internal lives. He's so good at like quickly establishing what these characters are about and why you should care about them, and then like working them into the greater story by the end.
Yeah.
Like that like the flow of it is what makes it so like you're always, I gotta see the next thing.
Dude, 100%. I'm
the way it like pulls you along by the nose.
He's
so good.
I'm so excited to read the back half of this.
Yeah.
It's not always a huge priority for me, but I'm looking forward to sitting down and like figuring out just how close to the top of like things we've read that this is. If it's not on the top, like it's fucking really good.
I think like Pluto is up there for my favorite comic ever, so
yeah.
But I mean, along with his other two long running series I've read, Monster and 20th Century Boys, like he's just really fucking good. And now like this has like all that interweaving stuff is like stuff you're just asked. The one volume thing we read of his just like doesn't have because it doesn't have room.
Yeah, and I mean. That one also undermined itself pretty quickly with the not Donald Trump masks.
Sure.
Just for this.
It's also just like a much more frivolous story.
Yeah. But no, this is...
Compared to the Astro Boy story. That's where the real fucking meat of the tragedy lies.
Yeah, someone's like, I just want to dig myself into something gritty, something emotional. I'll be like... Have you considered Astro Boy, my dude?
Oh, Pluto.
Well, they gotta read Astro Boy first. They have to at least read that arc first.
I can't mandate that because I definitely read Pluto first and then.
Oh, that went back. I can confirm reading it the other way around is pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Very enjoyable.
I read Monster was the first thing of his I read, and then I read Pluto after that.
Okay. Gotcha.
I was like, man, Monster was so good. What else is this guy? Fucking he adapted an arc of Astro Boy into a fucking detective story? Fucking give that to me now. Oh my god.
So good.
And yeah, just like the way it's taking that like pretty story for babies, for children, and like it's not losing the core of what makes it compelling, even though it's like making it much more gritty and dark and like emotionally affecting.
Yeah,
like there's like I've seen plenty of media that's like trying to take this thing and make it more adult or whatever, making it edgier, and just like fails completely. But this is the gold standard as far as I can tell for like how that can actually be done well, despite the fact that it's generally
definitely
kind of bad.
Yeah,
because it's still it's not cynical. It's just like realistic.
Yeah, no, I would cynical didn't even enter my mind.
Yeah, which is what I would say a lot of grim grim dark stuff is pretty cynical, because it's like edgy or whatever, and nihilistic or whatever.
Yeah.
But this is just fucking tragic. This just makes you so sad. but also like it's sad because you're invested, like you care about everyone.
Yeah. No, it very quickly too.
Like even the people who are fucking terrible are given more. You get more about where they're coming from, and what, like, who they are, than you might in some other stories or whatever.
Yeah. It's good shit.
Good shit. Well, I think that's this podcast, but we will come back with the other half of Pluto in, I don't know, you want to say next week?
I mean, we could say tomorrow. Don't tempt me.
Oh, I have the weekend off. I could knock it out this weekend.
I mean, I could probably
In the near future, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure
in the
it
near
out.
future, we'll talk about the end of the story.
Between this moment and next week, it will happen probably.
Sure. Anyway, saltcirclepodcast@gmail.com. Find us at Soul Circle Pod on Twitter. We're on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, all kinds of podcasting apps. I'm on Twitter at Comic Panels.
I'm not. Though, I do a podcast occasionally called Pure 39. That's like about it. You mentioned how why am I blanking on his name now? Who wrote this? Pluto?
Naoki Urasawa.
Yeah, you talked about how he's good at like weaving, or no, sorry, I'm getting my things confused. You were just talking about like the classic noir trope of like the crime is connected to a bigger thing, right?
Yeah, that was the thing I talked about. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. In Pure 39, we talked about Sherlock Holmes. They do not do that until all of a sudden it's like, remember how this whole thing was connected to a giant crime syndicate that I've been working on? Reader, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
The opposite. Ugh. I just thought of it. Like, yeah, no, they certainly didn't do that. Great stuff.
Yeah. Sherlock Holmes, not noir, I would say.
No. But just that that weird and yeah. Anyway, it entered my brain.
Anyway, we do have an email, but I'm gonna save it for when we do our salt pile.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Peace.
Peace.